Those who measure how our roads are holding up say they expect the worst this year. Some roads so bad that they could be labeled as failed. They pin the blame on a brutal winter and depleted road budgets. 24-hour News 8's Ken Kolker is on one of those failed roads right now. Ken?
We're on Kalamazoo Avenue south of Hall Street, where, as you can see, cars are constantly having to swerve to get around these massive craters. This is a failed road. Might as well be gravel, according to the Grand Valley Metro Council, which rates roads with a $500,000 laser-equipped van.
These streets are deteriorating faster, and there's really not much short of reconstruction they can do on a lot of these streets.
This stretch of Kalamazoo earned a 1 rating, the worst on a scale of 1 to 10, one of 2 such roads in the Grand Rapids area. The other being Jefferson, north of Franklin, also in the city. And that was according to last year's survey, before a winter that tore roads apart.
Pretty rough, yeah. A lot of potholes.
It's especially tough on Ivra Walker, who dodges potholes on his wheelchair on his way to the drugstore. Sidewalks are too clogged with snow.
A lot of potholes, have to dodge the potholes.
You're dodging potholes?
Yeah.
It might be hard to believe, but roads last year got slightly better in much of West Michigan, except the cities of Grand Rapids and East Grand Rapids, though they're still far worse than they were 5 years ago.
They're doing a really good job in Grand Rapids to kind of stem that tide with what they're doing, but they're fighting a losing battle based on what's underneath the surface.
Kenwood's roads were rated the best. That city's worst ranking was a 3, East Paris south of 44th. Snell says he expects the roads will be the worst they've ever measured when they get back out in the spring.
This winter was horrible, and as that continues down the curve, the deterioration curve of those streets, there's really no coming back once it reaches a certain point. You really have to reconstruct it. There's no Band-Aids that'll fix it anymore.
The Grand Valley Metro Council says that road funding would have to be doubled just to maintain roads. They say that road funding would have to be tripled to make these roads better. Live in Grand Rapids, Ken Kolker, 24-hour News 8.